Hey, this message goes out to all my chosen ones. Hey, look, my people of Yah, I know it's a lot of things going on in this world right now, and they continue to escalate, and it gets worse, as time goes along. But the thing that we should not be doing, that the world is doing right now, is panicking, is being fearful, you know, because we know who we serve. You know what I'm saying? And who we serve is over all these things, all these events, over every person. You know what I'm saying? And everybody, every spirit, the Most High is over all of them. You know what I'm saying? So it's no reason for us to be fearful. Also, all these things that's happening right now, every single event is meant to happen. You know what I'm saying? Nothing catches the Most High off guard. And he has to approve everything before it goes through. But when everything that goes through is happening for a reason, you know what I'm saying? And it's not by chance that, all of a sudden Trump gets in here and then war breaks out and everything, and the economy is looking worse, and, people are getting more demonic, by the days, and, it's more and more evil going on in the world, period, and people are just turning straight evil and demonic. It's for a reason. You know what I'm saying? We're in the last days. That's what people don't realize. You know what I'm saying? And I'm speaking of this world. People don't realize that we're in the last days. You know what I'm saying? And they may have heard it before. You know what I'm saying? I know all of us have, But at the same time, it's more evident that things are coming to an end. Regardless of what people don't want to accept or what people don't realize, the people who you see that's in charge, they're not over everything. You know what I'm saying? The Most High is. So everything is in his hands, regardless of whether people worship a country or they worship a president or they worship, you know what I'm saying, how things are run or anything like that. They worship money, fame, wealth, whatever. Everything is in the Most High's hands. You know what I'm saying? And my point is, we don't have any reason to fear anything. You know what I'm saying? We don't have any reason to fear everything because we're not going the same direction as this world is going. Keep your eyes on Yah. At the same time, always be aware of everything that's going on. You know what I'm saying? Be aware of everything that's going on in this world as far as the current events and everything, as much as you can, because we're only going to get a small dose of the truth. You know what I'm saying? But Yah keeps us in the loop of everything, and we'll never be in the dark. But we're dependent on the creator of heaven, earth, everything in it. You know what I'm saying? Land, sea, every person, every spirit, everything. He's in charge of everything. You know what I'm saying? We're looking towards him. Most people in this world, and there's no disrespect to them or whatever like that, because their eyes are not opening. And at one point in time, our eyes weren't open. So if it's meant for their eyes to be open, I pray that it will be. But we don't have to be fearful because we're not looking for a country or a man to save us. You know what I'm saying? We're not looking for any of that. We're looking for the God in heaven, you know what I'm saying, which has eternal life for us, you know what I'm saying, to save us. That's who we're looking for. We're looking towards eternal life, not riding into the sunset, in a certain country, and having this much and that, all that. You know what I'm saying? It's not about that, But at the same time, keep in the loop. Always keep your antennas up with every single event. You know what I'm saying? Especially going on in this world. But at the same time, don't be fearful. And at this time right now, I tell everybody, all my people of Yah, don't be surprised by anything. Don't be surprised by people. Don't be surprised by events. Don't be surprised by anything. You know what I'm saying? The only one who we can truly know that is going to be solid and stable with us on everything is Yahuwah. You know what I'm saying? The Most High, the creator of everything. You know, other than that, you know, family, you know what I'm saying? You know, friends. I use that word loosely because, you know, that friend stuff is, I haven't found too many of them, even one real one in my lifetime, you know. But don't be surprised by anything in this world today, you know, because just like I said, we're in the last days. It speaks of people turning on you. It speaks of, you know what I'm saying, different things happening. You know, people's hearts are turning cold. You know, it's turning colder and colder by the day. And I looked at, you know, I saw like an ad, you know, for witches, you know what I'm saying, online. And it was just, you know, it was on the page just looking, you know, and it was just like they got everything is being advertised as evil. You got witches and warlocks being glorified and witchcraft being glorified. That's straight up demonic. You know what I'm saying? Because it speaks in the Bible, you know what I'm saying, about witches. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure the same for a warlock. You shouldn't suffer a witch to live. So if that's how the Most High feels about it, why is it being glorified here and being accepted here? You know what I'm saying? This stuff, and you understand why this world is coming to an end, why this place is coming to an end. You know what I'm saying? It's so demonic where, you know, where justice is only looked at with tunnel vision. It's only looked at if you fall into a certain race or a certain class, or, you know what I'm saying, doing the same thing and being penalized, you know what I'm saying, worse for the same crime, you know, just because you're a different pigment. You know, things in this world, just including everything that's happened to us over time. You know, things in this world, how we've been treated since we since we came to this land. You know, my people of Yah, keep your head up. Keep pushing for Yah, no matter what, no matter who tries to come against you, because it's Yah's for you. If Yah's for you and Yah's for us, who can be against us? Nobody. You know what I'm saying? This world it's gonna happen regardless of whatever is going on. It's gonna happen regardless of what goes on. Period. You know what I'm saying? Nobody has any control. It don't matter the most powerfulest man in the world. You have no power over the Most High. You know what I'm saying? That's a battle they can't win. I don't care how big they try to say the military is or how powerful, whatever like that. Nobody is over Yahuwah. Nobody, not even the devil. Straight up. And I ain't giving him no power either. All praise to Yahuwah. You know what I'm saying? But keep pushing for Yah. Don't be afraid in these last days, because we have the victory. All we have to do, keep doing his will. Keep enduring to the end. Those who endure to the end shall be saved. You know what I'm saying? And we will be saved because we going to keep pushing for Yah. All this hell we went through in this world, in this life. You know what I'm saying? Waking up days, you know what I'm saying? Uncertain of what's going to happen. Where we was going to sleep. What we was going to eat. If we was going to have anything to eat. You know what I'm saying? If somebody was going to try to come at us and take our life each and every day. You know what I'm saying? Just stuck on survival mode. You know what I'm saying? Each and every day. A lifetime of hell can't compare 1 second to everything that's waiting for us in New Jerusalem. We just got to stay pushing for the Creator. We just got to stay pushing for him and everything that he has for us. He's worth more than everything, and our life ain't no exception for it. You know what I'm saying? And if you read that book, you read the Bible, you already know what I'm speaking of. No suicidal stuff, no nothing like that. It's everything in this book. I love y'all. Stay pushing for y'all on everything. Don't never give up. Don't never stop going. Never, always keep his name in your mouth and in your heart on everything. I love y'all. Stay pushing for y'all to the end. Keep it doing to the end until the casket drop on everything, on our last breath. Until next time, y'all willing? Peace.